Hey, good morning everybody. John Bergsma here. We've got awesome reports for you all week long, followed on Friday by an awesome teaser. So stay tuned here on Fisherman's Digest. We've got some really hot fishing here in the state of Michigan. So today we've got two reports, kind of different areas, but same fish. We've got an awesome Saginaw Bay report. I was out last week with Captain Nick Dode. He joined me on my angler quest, and we went out to Saginaw Bay, caught 12 beautiful walleye, had a great time right on the heels of a northeast blow. So if you've got some stable weather conditions, this bite is going. So here's the bite. We were fishing Callahan Reef. Now that's a little bit on the east side from the mouth, and we were fishing 10 to 14 feet of water, pulling boogie shads. That's a Walleye Nation creation product, and I'll tell you what, they were really producing well. Our trolling speed was 2.0 to 2.3. We were letting the baits back 25 to 45 feet behind our offshore boards, and the hot baits were Golden Ticket, Antifreeze, and Gold Digger. Those three were by far the best. Now we did have beautiful sunshine, so of course those shiny baits were really working well. If you get some cloud cover, go ahead and go to the white-based baits. That seems to start to really catch fish as well. Now, we found that we talked to other people who were fishing that same circumstance on different areas of the bay. In other words, we talked to a guy who was north of Linwood in that same 10 to 14 feet of water, fishing just a real shallow drop off, but he had some weed growth, shallow weed growth on it. He was doing well with the same exact baits, same leads back. So what I'm thinking, guys, is there's a lot of good eater size fish, and we actually caught some really nice fish when you guys see the show. I mean, most of our fish were 18 to 21 inches long. I mean, don't need to measure them at all. We had a couple of 15s. But again, those boogie shads are starting to really take over when it comes to the bait of preference there on Saginaw Bay. If you don't have any, I'm sure they've got them at Frank's Great Outdoors, Northwoods Tackle. They've got them online at Walleye Nation's Creations as well. You can order them right online from their store. But you got to get some of those in your box. You got to start running them on Saginaw Bay. You're going to put a lot of fish in your box with them.
Midwest Steel Carports is Michigan's premier steel building manufacturer. We manufacture and install custom steel buildings throughout Michigan. Our engineer-certified steel buildings are fully tailored to fit your every need, and our up to 40-year warranty protects your investment. From residential storage sheds to commercial warehouses, let our team work with you to find your ideal building. For more information and pricing, visit MidwestSteelCarports.com.
Hey, so our next report is from Matt Lieben, slow trolling for Matt Lieben over in the Geneva area, Central Basin. Now, we don't touch on this area more than once a month, but I'll tell you what, Matt has had an awesome season. If you're looking for a fun walleye adventure on Lake Erie and you've never driven past Port Clinton or Huron or Lorain even, keep on driving another hour, get past Cleveland. Matt is fishing on Geneva on the lakes, and he's out in 70 to 74 feet of water. That little band is where he's finding most of the really good fish. Now, Matt's kind of salmon fishing for walleyes, if you will, meaning he's using downriggers, he's using high and low divers, he's even using wire line, which is different than copper, guys. When I say wire line, I mean single strand thin wire, not copper like you think of here in the Great Lakes. And so you'll have to check that out. You don't really have to use wire line. If you've got a couple of riggers and some divers and you've got 10 colors of lead, you can probably do the same thing. But he's fishing those fish at or around the thermocline, which right now is about 50 foot down. So you have to have the ability to get down 50 feet. He's pulling big cranks on the wire line, and he's pulling either shallow no diving cranks or spoons on the divers, and on the downriggers, of course, same thing, either shallow running crankbaits or spoons. And he is really catching an awesome grade of fish, as you see the pictures going over your screen. I mean, really nice 4, 5, 6 pound walleye coming out of that Geneva area right now. So if you're looking to get out on an awesome kind of unique adventure charter, give my friend Matt Lieben a call from Slow Trollin'. slow trolling charters, and he'll get you out on the water, big fish, lots of fish, and you can't see shore in any direction. That's kind of a fun fishing circumstance. I've been out there all the way to Dunkirk, New York, and love it out there. So try that circumstance out. I think you'll like it.
Wyandotte Lure manufactures soft plastic baits and fishing tackle right here in the Detroit area. Our famous original Wyandotte worm and the new Motor City minnow are made with our own special blend of material that is soft enough for a fish to bite, but durable enough to use all day. Our baits are available in over 30 different fish catching colors. Just another reason why Wyandotte Lure is known as the king of the river. Go to WyandottLure.com or ask for them at your local bait and tackle store.
Hey, a couple of big water walleye reports from two totally different areas. Tomorrow we've got northern Michigan reports coming from Mullet Lake, Lake Leelanau, and the Alpena Presque Isle area. So that's going to be an action-packed thing, from walleye to lake trout to steelhead and everything in between. Tomorrow morning we'll see you here on Fisherman's Digest.